Hi, my name is Craig Lloyd, CEO of the Murrindindi Shire Council. Thanks for tuning in to Council's video update for Friday, the 31st of July. In the last 24 hours, there have been 627 new cases of coronavirus in Victoria. Sadly, another 8 deaths have been reported since yesterday, bringing the total number of lives lost in Victoria to 113. There are 5,743 active cases and more than 1.6 million people have been tested. 349 Victorians are currently in hospital, including 36 patients in intensive care. There is currently still only the one active case in Murrindindi Shire. Thank you to that person for coming forward and getting tested, and I wish you very well for your recovery. As I've previously said, while this person has registered their home address in Murrindindi Shire, it does not necessarily mean that that person is or has been in the Shire since being infected. We also do not know where in the Shire this person's home address is. As of today, people who live in the local government areas of Colac Otway, Greater Geelong, Surf Coast, Moorabool, Golden Plains and the borough of Queenscliff are no longer allowed to visit people or have visitors to their home. Please keep this in mind if you have friends or family that live in any of those areas, and make sure you do the right thing. A reminder that from midnight this Sunday, all Victorians across the state, including the Murrindindi Shire, must wear a face covering whenever we leave our homes, unless an exemption applies. And a home is your building and your property. These exceptions include medical or other conditions that impair your ability to wear a face covering, doing strenuous exercise, or if you're unable to do your job whilst wearing a face covering. And it can only be for the moment of time that you need to remove that mask for work. Children who are under the age of 12 do not need to wear a face covering, but can choose to do so. Children who are 2 years or younger must not wear a face covering, as they are a choking and suffocation risk. If you have school-aged children, please consult your school directly if you have any questions as to how masks will be managed in schools. Face coverings need to cover both your nose and mouth. It can be a face mask or shield. Reusable masks are a great way to go wherever possible. From a waste-wise perspective, they also provide a much cheaper option over time. If you are going to use a disposable mask, please do the right thing and make sure you dispose of it properly by sealing it up and placing it in your household bin. Other face coverings such as scarves and bandanas are also acceptable, but they may not be as effective. Covering your face means protecting our community, keeping local businesses open and keeping local people in work. If you do see someone who isn't wearing a face covering, please don't assume that they should be wearing one, as they may have a lawful reason not to be doing so. However, business owners may legally ask you to confirm your reason for not wearing a mask, and they have the right to refuse entry if they're not satisfied that an exemption exists. You can find more information about face coverings on the DHHS website, dhhs.vic.gov.au/coronavirus. That includes information on how to make masks, how they should be cleaned, and further details of the exemptions that I've mentioned. With changes to some restrictions, the key message still remains: if you're sick, even if you're feeling a little unwell, please go and get tested. If you have any symptoms, no matter how mild, you must not go to work. The Victorian Government is offering a $300 coronavirus test isolation payment to eligible Victorians, including parents of guardians of children who are required to self-isolate while waiting for test results and do not have sick leave available to them. If you're instructed by DHHS to self-isolate or quarantine at home, that might be because you've either tested positive to coronavirus or you have been in close contact to a confirmed case, you may also be eligible for a $1,500 coronavirus worker support payment. And that can be claimed through the coronavirus hotline. If you're unsure where the nearest testing site is, please visit the DHHS website, dhhs.vic.gov.au/coronavirus, where you'll find a map of testing sites. Alternatively, get in touch with your nearest hospital or clinic to book an appointment. Local doctors and hospitals are all offering testing for those with symptoms, and drive-through or walk-through sites are also available for those without symptoms, although at this stage these are not currently available within our shire. Don't forget, Dindy Live is on tonight, 6:30 p.m. This week we have musician Jimmy Hocking playing for us and artist Lynn Stone talking about her work. You can tune in via our Facebook page or on Council's website at murrindindi.vic.gov.au/Dindy Live. The event will also be streamed live on UGFM. Also, if you're a community-minded person, you have spare time on your hands and would like to learn more about becoming a counsellor, a new website has been launched today. It's called standforcouncil.com.au. That's standforcouncil.com.au. Has a great summary of what's involved and how to prepare to run in council elections in October this year. That's all from me today. Thank you for watching. You can also listen to updates on UGFM tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. and where we'll give you all the latest information. Stay safe, social distance, and have a good weekend.